Happy May Day from the Haymarket Memorial here in Chicago. So welcome everybody to the Chicago Federation of Labor and the Illinois Labor History Society's celebration of May Day. And this morning we are, on behalf of Bob Ryder, president of the CFL, the 300 local unions in Chicago and the 500,000 union members that they represent, welcome to where it all began. Here on the streets of Chicago, here in the West Loop, where 135 years ago today, history was made. So with that said, for today, this morning, we're being joined by our brothers and sisters in Italy, at Italian Metallurgical Union, fighting the good fight. And they will be dedicating a plaque here at the Haymarket this morning. So with that said, I'd like to introduce Larry Spivak, the president of the Illinois Labor History Society. Larry?
Thank you, Don. It's always been great that since 2005, the Chicago Federation of Labor has teamed up with the Illinois Labor History Society to have this annual May Day celebration here at Haymarket Square, the place that started really the modern labor movement because of the events of May 4th of 1886, when during a peaceful protest, a conflagration occurred, a tragedy where a number of police officers and workers were killed, even though it was a peaceful event to protest the right to have the 8-hour day, the right to peaceably assemble, the right to exercise our freedoms. We gather here every year since 2005 because this statue was dedicated after a many-year struggle to get something to demonstrate where the Haymarket tragedy took place. And in 1969, the organization that became the Illinois Labor History Society said, let's create something that we can all remember the true story of what happened, not the mythical story that there was some riot that workers caused. It was a protest to improve the social and economic lives of all Americans. That's what this was about. And after that tragedy in 1889, when workers got together in Paris, France, they declared in honor of the martyrs of Chicago to have May Day, International Labor Day, International Workers' Day, celebrated around the world. And that's what we do on May Day everywhere in the world. And over the last 15, 18 years, we've been bringing it back to Chicago, where it all began. I'm really excited today to have, in this first event of the day, our Italian brothers and sisters from the Federation of Metallurgical and Office Workers in Italy, one of the largest Italian federations. Now, if you don't know and you can't see the monument, there are plaques from all around the world. We have plaques now from Germany and Colombia, France and Sweden, New Zealand, Philippines, Japan, Ireland, Iraq, Mexico, Turkey, several from the United States, and a few others. The Italians, I know, my brothers and sisters from there, will be here next year in person to dedicate the official plaque. But I do want to introduce the Secretary General of the FIOM to say a few words, which will be a video stream, and then Marcello will say a few words, who is our brother live in Italy. Thank you so much.
Il 1° maggio affonda le sue radici in una lotta e una rivendicazione internazionale, quella appunto che a partire dalle condizioni di lavoro ha posto il tema della riduzione dell'orario di lavoro. Io nel salutarvi, nell'inviarvi questo messaggio di saluto, vorrei inviare un messaggio di speranza, che è quello di essere come movimento delle lavoratrici e dei lavoratori all'altezza che la sfida della globalizzazione ci pone e ci mette davanti. All'altezza di questa sfida significa praticare l'essere davvero un movimento internazionale delle lavoratrici e dei lavoratori. La necessità in un mondo globale di mettersi insieme è stata accentuata enormemente dalla pandemia. La pandemia ci ha buttato in faccia le interconnessioni che esistono tra tutti noi, accentuando le disuguaglianze tra paesi e all'interno dello stesso paese, mettendo i lavoratori al centro di queste disuguaglianze e dicendoci che nessuno si salva da solo, non ci si salva dal virus se non si salvano tutti, come non ci si salva dallo sfruttamento del lavoro, non ci si salva dai bassi salari, non ci si salva dalle pressioni delle multinazionali se non ci si mette insieme e non si individua e non si riconosce che gli obiettivi sono comuni. In un mondo globale questa è la sfida che noi abbiamo di fronte. Se cediamo ai nazionalismi, ai corporativismi, agli individualismi che pure spesso gli stati ci mettono davanti, che spesso il mercato ci mette davanti, e allora, come dire, saremo costretti a fare conti con una realtà che tutti i giorni ci spinge a difenderci, a non sperare in un mondo diverso, in un mondo migliore. La sfida vera è battere un'idea di concorrenza tutta interna al mondo del lavoro, nel mondo globale, e la nostra forza è la forza di coalizione delle lavoratrici e dei lavoratori, il darci sostegno reciproco, l'individuare degli obiettivi comuni. Noi, il mondo del lavoro, le lavoratrici e i lavoratori sono gli indispensabili per l'industria, sono indispensabili per la cura delle persone, sono stati e sono indispensabili per far fronte alla pandemia. E la nostra utopia è prenderne coscienza tutti insieme fino in fondo, appunto essere all'altezza del confronto che siamo chiamati a sostenere, il più possibile insieme. E con queste parole che io dall'Italia, dai metalmeccanici, auguro a tutte e tutti buon 1° maggio.
Hello, brothers and sisters. FIOM greets you and thank you for your invitation to dedicate the commemorative plaque for May 1st in Haymarket Square. It's a real honor and a pleasure to be with you on this important day, even if from a distance, but I'm sure better days will come. Thanks to the Chicago Federation of Labor and the Illinois Labor History Society for their hard and valuable work in preserving the memory and actualizing the May 1st international message. A special thank to Larry Spivak and Kerry Thompson, who were with me for weeks. In these very difficult days, workers from all over the world need unity, solidarity, and mutual aid. And May Day is essentially this. The May 1st idea has unified workers worldwide since the bloody happenings of 1886, then involving workers in the international struggle to demand the 8-hour working day limit. The Chicago May Day is an archetype that unifies the labor, even in the presence of different labor cultures within the unions. Let me give you a stupid example. In the US, you are calling each other brothers and sisters. We instead call ourselves comrades, but the symbol and the meaning of May 1st is common to all. Today, we need a renewed, strong, respected international union that gives a voice to the labor movement to face increasingly difficult global challenges. In fact, labor elevates men and women and brings them all together beyond all borders, said the great Italian union organizer Giuseppe Di Vittorio. Against the deregulated market and the monopolies of the corporations that day by day disintegrate the society, against all nationalist and racist closures, against the effects of the pandemic, we strongly affirm the solidarity of the working class and the need for its emancipation, for working people rights, for peace, for safety and health for all, for international brotherhood. Let's stand in solidarity. Happy May Day 2021. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Marcello, and thank you, sisters and brothers in Italy, and thank you to FIOM, for dedicating a plaque. Chicago, and looking forward to when you come here next year to officially place that plaque, that great-looking plaque on the base of the statue here.
Workers of the world unite.
Workers of the world unite. Thank you. We'll see you all at 12:30 for the dedication of the Coalition of Black Trade Unionists plaque, celebrating their 50th anniversary of their founding. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you in a little bit. Solidarity forever.